Hi friends, welcome to my channel and welcome to a very late update in my 2021 rolling project pan. So I am somewhat happy with my progress in this update, but I definitely could be doing better, and I'm definitely unsure if I'm going to finish some of the products that I was confident I could finish by the end of the year. Now it's looking doubtful, but I do have some empty products and I do have some products that I will be getting rid of, so let's just jump into the update. First up, I used up all of my bath bombs. I only had one left. I think I started with 3 when I rolled them in. I really like these old Whaling Co. bath bombs. I think they're really, really nice and add a lot to the bath. So this was actually really easy to get rid of, or use up, not get rid of. And yeah, that's gone. Next up, we have the Lush Mini Body Conditioner in American Pie. I am an idiot. I did not use this correctly. As you can see, totally empty, but I read the instructions on this and apparently I was supposed to put it on when I was done showering, leave it on, and then shower it off. I didn't do that. I just like left it on overnight and I wondered why this was so oppressive. Yeah, so I used this completely wrong and didn't realize it until I was writing down what this was in my empties log and realized I'd used this incorrectly, but it's done and I'm very grateful for that. Next up, we have the hand cream I rolled in last month or the month before. This is just a Bath & Body Works Vanilla Bean Noel hand cream. This I think was going off because it was making my hands really itchy, so I ended up just using it on my feet at the end just to get rid of it because I just felt like it was drying my hands out more than actually hydrating them. That could just be the formula in general, but I did just feel like it was old and time for it to go. Something I actually finished up today, this is the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. I had introduced this 2 months ago and I have just finished it up. I loved this so much. I just felt like my skin felt so soft and like really exfoliated when I used this. Oh, I love my shirt today. It says 3 wise men, be serious. But yeah, I kind of forced myself to use the last of this and I could probably cut it open and get some more product out, but it's okay. I'm just probably going to repurchase this at some point because I did really like it. My exfoliate is also gone. I did not like this. I felt like this irritated the crap out of my skin and I used the last little bit of it today and I yet again could probably cut into this and get more, but like no thanks. Really happy this is gone. This took me way longer than a tube this size should have taken me, mostly because I kind of avoided using it. Bio oil. I really like this. I'm gonna try out some other oils before I think about repurchasing this, but this was really easy to use once I like made the intention to use it because it is very little. You don't need much of this at all, but it is really nice on scars. The shower steamer that I randomly found and put in this project is gone. I used this very incorrectly. You're supposed to like take it out of the spray so it just kind of steams up. I thought it was out of the spray and then I looked down and it had completely dissolved because I had accidentally put it where the water was. I'm an idiot. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest, and then I looked down and I was like, oh shit. So I didn't use this correctly, but it's gone. Why is that like the theme of today's video? I didn't use this correctly, but I finished it. The Sunday Riley Auto Correct Brightening and Depuffing Eye Contour Cream. This was easy. I did cut the top off of this and was able to get all of this out because this is an expensive eye cream and I was getting all my money's worth. I really liked it. I didn't find this difficult to use up at all. Only took me like a month or so, maybe 2 months. I don't remember when I put this in, but I liked it. The Strivectin Advanced Tightening Neck Cream. This was really little, but you did not need much, so it did kind of take me a while to use up. This was nothing I feel that I need. I'm good with normal moisturizer down my neck, and it was a fine little gimmick, but I don't think it really did anything for my neck. This is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. This is fine. I just used it at night. It was pretty easy to get through once I reminded myself to use it, but I've used a ton of these and I'm never that impressed, so it is what it is. Okay, let's do a few little makeup empties. First up, something that I knew I was going to use up. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray in a little mini. I didn't have much of this when I put this in here, and now I'm using a full size, so it's fine. It's a totally fine product, and it was very easy to use. I would not recommend buying it in this mini format, or like maybe moving it into a different container, because the sprayer on this is pretty awful. My Urban Decay Primer Potion, I cut this open and I kept the little piece to put on top like a lid, and I don't know where it went yet. I lost it, and this dried out really fast. So I didn't technically use all the product, but it is now unusable. So it's finished. The Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer in this little mini. I tried my best to scrape out as much product as possible. The spatula is kind of weird. It's kind of hard to get a lot of product out. Oh, literally, I pull it out and there's like product on the little spatula. But I just kind of got sick of trying to scrape the sides with this thing. I couldn't get a spatula to fit in to get more product out, so we're calling this done. And another product I'm just gonna have to call done. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel. This just dried out to the point where I was like annoyed every time I had to use it. It was already very dry, like the product itself. I put eye drops in here to try to liquidize it a little bit. Worked for a little bit, but not very long. And I kind of was like, I just gotta give up and call this finished. I think that's all of the things I actually used up. Now let's get into the products I'm going to be decluttering this round. This is the Urban Decay Sin Highlighter. This did not change in weight. I used it pretty much every time I wanted highlighter. I just don't like it. It's very powdery, and it's from an era where this really like powdery highlight was all that we had. We have much better highlight now, and I just don't feel like this stands up anymore, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm not gonna force myself to keep using it, and we're gonna call that done. Or gone, rather. This is the whitening pen that I found when I put a different whitening pen in this project, and then I found this one and realized it was older. I'm getting rid of it. I'm tossing it. This tastes like chalk, and that's not a good sign. So getting rid of it. I have like, it's like right here, so I have like this much left, but tastes like chalk. I don't want to put that in my mouth, so. And finally, I'm going to be decluttering my Tartlet in Bloom palette. This was the last Tarte product that I owned, and I really liked this once upon a time, but since using it this month, I've realized it's just not my vibe. Since using it this month, I've just realized I don't like this. It's just very uninspiring, and I didn't feel like it just matched my vibe anymore. Like, I love neutrals, but for some reason these just didn't do it for me. I don't know if the formula has changed because it's old, but when I would put it on, I would just be like, meh, like what the hell, that was stupid. I don't even like my eyeshadow, so we're getting rid of this. Oh my god, I forgot an empty product. I'm so stupid. I was so excited. This is the most exciting. I used up my Poison Girl perfume. It's gone. I'm so happy. This is by Dior. It was a 1 ounce perfume that I'd used maybe a few times before I put it in here, and it's gone now, and I'm so happy that it's gone. I just don't love this. I think it's a very forgettable scent, and it was just something that I would put on and go, okay. It was an impulse purchase, and it's just not something that I miss at all. Sometimes I use a perfume and I'm like, oh, I kind of liked that in the end. This never grew on me. It just was meh the whole way through. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. So I'm so happy that I used up a full-sized perfume this year. Okay, now time for progress. I have my little notepad with all of the weights of everything. I'm gonna go in order of how long it's been in the project. First up, we have my Pharmacy Sleep Tight Night Balm. This was 141 grams. It is now, or no, it was 136 grams. It's now 132 grams. I use this, but as I said in the last update, I figured out that the only way I can use it and not hate it is if I don't use too much. So I use very little when I use this, so it is going slowly, but like I can see it's not like a full tub of product anymore, and like it's kind of a translucent product, so I think I can see the bottom, which is exciting. Do I think I'm going to use this up by the end of the year? Hell no. This is definitely going to get rolled into 2022, and that's fine. I've accepted that. My nail polish, I used this once this month and it has not changed in weight, and I can't remark it. It's actually, I think my mark is a little bit below where it's actually at, but this is a fine nail polish. I said in my last update that I was probably going to declutter this at the end of the year. I'm less certain of that now. I might just keep it around. I don't think I'm gonna roll this into the project pan next year because I'm sick of it, but I don't hate it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I definitely am not going to finish it by the end of December. My Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, it was 94 grams. It's now 93 grams. Do I think I'm going to finish this by the end of the year? I only want the middle shade gone. I've given up completely on this. I don't like it. This, I wish, because I feel like I'm going, every time I use it, I see visible progress. Like, it's so thin now in certain places that I can see where I put my brush. But it's just, I don't think it's thin enough to use up by the end of December. We'll see though. Maybe I'll surprise myself and overuse this. We'll see. Glamglow Supermud was 140 grams. It's now 137 grams. I've used this once or twice. I don't think I used it quite as much as I used it in October, but we're making progress. I don't think by any means I will use this up by the end of the year, but I like this product a lot, so I'm not mad that I will have it in the new year. It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation, bane of my existence at this point, was 61 grams. It's now 60 grams. I probably am going to have to repress this soon. I also think it's kind of going off. I think the sunscreen in it is just kind of making it die, but I'm still using it. I don't use quite as as heavy of a hand when I put this on anymore, so my progress is a lot slower, but I also don't hate it quite as much. So do I think I'll use it by the end of the year? No, but we're gonna do our best. Benefit Brow Pomade has not changed in weight. It was 30 grams last month, or no, it was 29 grams last month, and it's still 29 grams this month. I can still see the little bit of pan at the bottom there, which makes me very happy. Now I've just started to thin out the sides is where I'm focusing. It's starting to separate from the side of the glass, which I don't love, so I'll probably have to mix this up with something to re-wake it. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna, by any means, I don't even think I could probably use this up in a year, much less a month. Murad Spot Treatment, still 4 grams. Can't really remark it. It's a little bit lower from the mark that it was, but not really. I don't know. I felt like I hadn't really slowed down in using this, but the marks say otherwise. A month ago, I would have told you I could definitely use this up in a month, and now I don't know. I really don't know. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to try my best, and I'll probably have to declutter it at the end of the year if I can't get through it, because this thing is old. My Naked Skin Concealer was 22 grams. It's now 21 grams. I use this. It's the only concealer I'm using. I like it. By no means I'm going to finish this, but I'm having a good time with it. Fenty Bronzer has not changed in weight. It is still 62 grams. I don't use enough of this for it to really show progress. I like it still. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this in the project next year. I think I'm going to start trying out all of my different bronzers and my different blushes and my different highlights instead of focusing on one throughout the year, just to like give everybody a fair share and see if I actually like my collection. But as of right now, this is fine. I'm not going to use it up. I'm probably not even going to see like a gram of progress, but that's fine. Drunk Elephant Sunscreen was 17 grams. It's now 14 grams. I did remark it. I have remembered to use this more, and I think if I continue to remember that I have this and need to use it, I will use this up by the end of the year. The Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum was 15 grams. It's now 13 grams. I could not tell you if I am on track to use this up. I like it. I use it. But I could not tell you how much product is in here, and if I could realistically use this up by the end of December, no idea. The Pillow Mist, the mark here, hopefully you can kind of see that. I can definitely use this up by the end of the year, for sure. I like it just fine. It's just a really frivolous product, so if I remember to use it, it will be gone by the end of December. My Saint-Tropez 1 Hour Express Self Tan have not touched. Weight is not different. Will not be using this up by the end of the year because it's winter and I just don't self tan in the winter. Oh, something that I didn't talk about. I had added these Malibu blonde hair masks. I had 2 left and I have used them all up, and those are nothing special. I don't like them at all. I have a package somewhere of one of them, but yeah, I did use those up, which is exciting. Then we have the Living Proof Restore Smooth Blowout Concentrate. Steady progress on this. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know if I'm going to use this up by the end of the year though. I don't use much of this at all. If I do, it makes my hair so greasy, it's not even funny. So this tiny little thing is taking much longer than I thought it would because I need like this lightest bit of product. Lash serum has not changed in weight because I haven't used it. So, oops. Fresh Mint Lip Balm, Mint Rush Lip Balm. I am at the point where I'm digging into it. This changed from 11 to 10 grams, and honestly, I will definitely have this used up. That's a hair. We'll definitely have this used up by the end of the year because I use this like 4 times a day at least, so not worried. The Drunk Elephant Sea Firma Day Serum was 98 grams, now 96 grams. I'm not going to use this up. I know I won't. I use the tiniest bit of this each day, and I will be lucky if I can use this up in 2022, much less at the end of the month. Benefit Brow Gel. This stuff does not move at all. It's still 10 grams, and I think I'll have this for the rest of my life, to be honest. Great product, but you can't pan it. It doesn't end. Your Lip Maximizer has not changed in weight. I can't remark it at all. It hasn't really moved. I use this when I remember. I love this product. I will definitely still have this at the end of the year and probably won't put it back in the pan just because I like using it at my own leisurely pace. This nail polish base coat, I could maybe remark it, but barely. Hasn't changed in weight since last month. I used it maybe 1 time. I don't have any issue with still having this at the end of the year, but it's not gonna happen. The most surprising product in this pan, I would say, is the Caviar Anti-Aging Miracle Multiplying Volume Mist. I had not used this at all when I put it into the pan, or maybe a little bit, I can't remember. I've used quite a bit of it for how much I use it each time, and I really like the way this makes my hair look. So I'm enjoying this a lot. I will definitely not use this up by the end of the year, but I'm not mad about it anymore. Burt's Bees Lip Balm went down 1 gram, went from 10 to 9. I keep this in my work bag and use it when I think about it. I don't love this stuff, so it's kind of annoying to still have, but we'll use it. Impress Press-On Nails. I had 6 packs last month. I'm down to 2, and these are the ones I have on right now. And that's this pack, and then these are kind of just random leftover Christmas nails that I've shoved into 1 pack that I will use in like 2 weeks. So these will definitely be gone by the end of the year, which is super exciting. Neutrogena Ultra Sheer SPF 70, I have not used, have not changed in weight. It's still here. Same goes for my liquid brush, or what's it called? The Blender Cleanser Liquid. I have not used this, unfortunately, which I need to. All of my makeup brushes are blue from me being Sadness for Halloween, which was a month ago, and I've just been like picking other brushes and can't use my favorites because I haven't watched them. Lazy. And another product I haven't used, the Pharmacy Honey Potion Mask. I think if I actually use this, I could use it up by the end of the year, but I'd have to remember. So we'll see. The other lotion I have in the pan, or the only lotion that I have in the pan now, is the Victoria's Secret Pink Blonde Coconut and Exotic Blooms. This was 258 grams, it's now 230 grams. I used it 1 time. I need to remember to use it more. It's not super moisturizing, which I actually kind of like, because it's not like too heavy to go to bed with, so I appreciate it. Xmondo Wave Tech was 195 grams, now 191 grams. I like this. Definitely am going to have this for months and months and months, but that's okay. I don't hate it, so we're gonna use it. The Beauty Bakery flour powder was 60 grams, it's now 58 grams. I was able to remark it, which is exciting. We love that. I don't hate this. I don't think it does a great job at setting my makeup as much as I would like it to, but I don't hate it, so it's fine. I don't know where this came or why I didn't talk about it, but this is the Clinique Fig Pop blush. This has not changed in weight at all. I use it. It's the only blush I've used, but I don't need much when it comes to this tone of blush. And last up, we have this little fucker. This is the Urban Decay Velvet Matte Lip Pencil or something like that in Black Velvet. Still the same weight, but this little fucker breaks all the time. So it's definitely drying out. It kind of hurts to use sometimes, not gonna lie, and I will have this till the end of the month, and then I'm going to get rid of it because, oh my god, I kind of hate it, but it's like the only eyeliner I have right now, so I don't even have another option to take it out, because then I wouldn't have eyeliner. So we're gonna suffer through. So that is everything that I used up for my project pan and my progress for my project pan. Yeah, I definitely am going to have, I don't feel like it was that exciting. I feel like I definitely had empties. Perfume empty was fun, but nothing super exciting. And I don't think next month or the end of this month is going to be very exciting either, just because I don't have anything exciting that I'm close to finishing. So a lot of this is getting rolled in, which is fine. But thank you so much for watching. Tell me how your project pan is going, and comment, like, subscribe, all the normal stuff. And I will see you all again really soon. Bye.